Hi everyone, so today I just kind of wanted to get back on this channel and kind of just talk to you about myself, tell you what's been going on in my life, and yeah, just kind of update you on everything that's been going on since the last video I posted, which I think was like a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. So yeah, that's what I just wanted to do. So we'll get ready and yeah, just talk. So I'm just gonna spray my face with the Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water by Wet n Wild. So it's been a while since I've been on YouTube. I think my last video was like almost 2 years ago. So it's been a while since I've done a video, and I kind of I didn't know really where I wanted to take my channel, because initially, like, obviously I started out making makeup videos, and I love making makeup videos and I love doing makeup and everything. That was for sure like my first passion. My lashes. I'm getting my lashes done tomorrow, so don't judge them. Anyway, a lot has been going on. I just graduated school about a year ago. It'll be a year in May, and it's been going amazing. I probably should tell you, I went to cosmetology school, so yeah, it was such a fun experience, and I met the most amazing people, and I loved it. It was so much fun. But it did take me longer than like the average person, because I actually went to school at 2 different schools. So I started at one school and I hated it. It was horrible. Like, the education was not what they promised me, and the facility didn't work correctly, and it was kind of just like a big disaster. And then some things happened within my family, and so I just decided to leave and take a year off. And then I went to the cosmetology program at ISU, and I loved it. It was like a whole different world, and I loved everybody that was there. The instructors are amazing. Like, it was just so, like, it was a complete like 360 compared to the other school. And I'm so blessed that I got the opportunity to go to this school instead of that one. So anyway, hold on, let me find a brush. What is this one? Yeah, this one will work. I'm gonna be taking the Morphe. I'll try and I probably will I'll list everything that I'm using just in case you guys care. But I'm gonna be using the Morphe 35M palette. So yeah, it has, I kind of want to play, I don't know, I kind of want to play with the greens. I feel like that would be kind of cool. Anyway, so when I got accepted into ISU, I had to start completely over. And which was kind of like, it was frustrating at the time, but like now looking back at it, it's like such a blessing in disguise, because I got such a better education, you know. But it was like hard because I did have to start completely over. At the other school that I was at before, I had like 720-ish hours. And I had to pay like extra money to release those hours. And I was like, I can't do that. Like, I don't have that kind of money. So I ended up just starting over, and the program is only 2,000 hours. It's not like it's like such a long period of time, but it was like, you know, it's frustrating when you like have to start all over because you're almost halfway done. Anyway, so I started over, and it was like 360, like I said. Like, it was just the amount of knowledge that I have now, like I wouldn't even have close to if I stayed at the other school. So that is, I'm so grateful for that. So I finished that, and I got out and I started working with my mom. And my mom's a cosmetologist. She's been doing hair since she was like, I think it's been like 25 years, 26 years. So I grew up in this industry, and I like always knew I wanted to do it. So I started in with my mom. Like, my mom has always worked alone, so we had to like redo the little salon back here, which is where I'm filming in right now. So yeah, like we redid the salon and put another chair in for me. Like, it's so fun working with her. Like, she's definitely my best friend, so I just have so much fun, like, working. I never feel like I'm working, you know? I can't believe that, like, I'm finally, like, making money at something that I just love so much. So it's been really fun. Yeah, so that's pretty much, like, where I am now. I stopped making videos, like, I think my last video was, like, a Halloween video, like, 2 years ago. And after that, like, I kind of just lost, like, where I wanted my channel to go. Like, I love making videos. Like, after I started doing it, like, I just thought it was so much fun. I loved it. But I didn't really know where I wanted my channel to go because, I mean, since after I graduated school, I just obviously had this huge passion for hair and nails and lashes and, like, everything that I do now. So I didn't want my channel to be just primarily focused on makeup. And I didn't really know how to incorporate hair and everything else into my channel. So I kind of was lost for a little while, and I was like, I don't want to film. Like, I don't know where my channel is going, and I don't want to just keep doing something that I don't really, like, am passionate about, you know? Not that I'm not passionate about makeup, but I wanted it to be like a full spectrum kind of thing. So after thinking about it, I kind of, like, have a direction of where I want my channel to go. Hopefully I can get that figured out and have some video ideas that I think will be fun to film. And I felt like, too, like, in my other videos, I'll probably be awkward in this video too, but I felt like in my other videos, like, I wasn't even acting like myself, you know? Because, I don't know. It's like, if anyone who's ever, like, filmed themselves, like, when they start filming themselves, like, they know, like, it's just weird, you know? Like, you feel like you're going crazy or something because I mean, you're talking to yourself. It's not like you're talking to another physical person, you know? So it's kind of like a weird experience. And when I was editing those videos, I was just like, that's not, like, how I act. And so hopefully in this one I'll be like, I'll act more like myself, but I'm trying to just be more comfortable with the camera instead of, like, I don't know. When I get, like, uncomfortable, my voice raises, like, a couple octaves. And then when I feel like I need to be more normal, like I think I was doing, like, the Grinch video, which was probably, like, the most normal I was, like without the videos that I did. But I felt like my voice was going lower because I was, like, trying to counteract how high my voice was going. So yeah, that was, I don't know. I just need to, like, not be so intimidated by the camera, but it's hard. It's really hard. These greens are so pretty. I haven't played with makeup in, like, a really long time because honestly, like, day-to-day life, and I feel like a lot of makeup artists are like this, but I really, like, do the bare minimum with my makeup. Like, I don't, like, do eyeshadow on an everyday basis, and I don't wear falsies every day, like, mostly because I have extensions, but yeah, I just do, like, the bare minimum. So every once in a while it's, like, fun to play with makeup on myself. And I haven't played with color too in a really long time. Since I've been gone, I had my 21st birthday, and that was really fun. I'm not, like, a drinker though, like, at all. Like, I'm actually, like, extremely terrified to get drunk. So I've never been drunk. I've been, like, tipsy, but, like, I won't let myself get to, like, drunk. When we went to Vegas, we just kind of, like, soberly toured everywhere. And it was really fun. Vegas, I feel like, is one of those places too that's, like, you don't have to be drunk to have fun because there's just so much going on anyway. But yeah, and my boyfriend doesn't drink either, so it's nice so I don't feel like, you know, like, I'm not surrounded by people who I feel like are just needing to get drunk around me. But yeah, that was my first time going to Vegas, and it was so fun. So we went in March to celebrate me and my mom's birthday. And then we went back in June to the IBF show, the International Beauty Show, in Vegas with me, my mom, and my one of my best friends who's a cosmetologist, and her mom. And it was so fun. It was like, I mean, obviously I've never been to a beauty show before, but it was huge. Like, there was just so much going on, and there was so much product knowledge. You know, there was so many brands there, and it was my friend's 21st birthday in June at the time too. So we celebrated her birthday then too. So that was really fun. I've done like more traveling, like not that that's like extravagant traveling, but like I don't travel like anywhere. Like the farthest I've been, I think, is like California. So, and I live in Idaho. So it's, I really don't go very far. So, yeah, we haven't been like out of state for a while. So going to Vegas twice in 1 year was like crazy for me. I think I'm going to use the Aurora Lights palette. I'm going to use this shade. Oh my gosh. I'm going to use this shade called Sparkling right there. And I'm going to pop that on the center of my lid. Oh my gosh. Hopefully you guys can see that. I just got the, what is it? It's the new ColourPop palette. I really haven't been wowed by a lot of palettes lately, like coming out. But my friend recently got that new ColourPop palette. It was like the spring palette. I can't remember what the name of it is. And Raw Beauty Christy also did like a review on it, and she said like it's insane. Like you need to like see it in person to realize how beautiful it was. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And then my friend got it in the mail, and she was like, you have to look at it. And like just swatching them, it's unreal. So I'm so excited to get that palette, like so excited. So that should be coming in the mail too. And I got some other stuff, like their setting spray and their primer and stuff. So it's just insane to me like how cheap their products are and like how good they are. I'm gonna go in with the Hydro Grip Primer by Milk Makeup. And I've been using this for a little while now, and I love it so much. So much. It's like insane how red my face gets. Like I don't even need to touch it, and it just like turns beet red. I need to get another one of these because I love this so much, but this is the No Poreblem Primer by Touch and Soul, I believe. Yeah, Touch and Soul. I can't even like pump it out anymore. I have to use like the little pumper thing to get it all over my face. But I just put it on like everywhere that I want to smooth, which is I guess everywhere, but now I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I've been trying this too, and so far, I like it. This really does remind me of the Tarte Shape Tape. It's a little, I feel like it's a little more drying than the Shape Tape, but I like if you moisturize really well, it'll be fine. I feel like I should probably like address the fact that I have like orange pink hair. After I got out of school, I started doing a lot of color. I love color, and I love the science behind it, and just like how you can completely transform someone's look by just the color of their hair, you know, like it's so fun. And you don't have to do just like typical colors, you can do like crazy funky colors. And while I was in school, I got a lot of fashion colors, and I just started loving it. And then when I got out of school, I really started focusing on fashion colors and blondes. And I never thought that's what I would kind of like go towards, like that would be what my specialties were, but I started doing so many of them, and I've always wanted to do my hair pink. Like always. And I had red hair. I loved my red hair, but I've had red hair for like probably like 10 years by the time I changed my hair. So that's, and I was just like terrified of the thought of removing all of that red and bleaching it and putting pink on top. So I was like, I'm not gonna have any hair left, you know, like I was terrified. But I had done so many fashion colors that I was like, why am I not doing my hair? Like, I'm telling all these people that like, yeah, you can pull it off and this would look so good on you, and just encouraging them to like do what they want to do, and yet I'm not doing it like myself. So I was like, one day I was like, fuck it, like I want to do pink hair. And so I researched the crap out of it. What would be the best technique to remove all of my color without, you know, like frying my hair off and like having to cut my hair off to like a pixie cut. I figured out like the best way to do it, and I did it. And I fell in love. And I think I have pictures on my Instagram. Initially, the first time I was like, I'm gonna do orange, and I loved it. It was so fun, but it kind of washed me out. Like, I am so white. If I wasn't wearing makeup, like I just looked so dead, you know? I was like, okay, well, let's just let this fade a little bit. I'll remove it and then I'll put pink on. And after I put pink on, I like fell in love. And I kept that for a while. And like I said, I have pictures on my Instagram. So if you want to go like look at that and see what it looked like before. I wore that pink in my hair for like a couple months. And then, but my end goal was always to go baby pink. Like I've always wanted to be baby pink. 2.5, 3 weeks ago, I was like, okay, let's go a lighter pink. I don't know why, but I saw this like neon pink and I was like, yeah, that'll be good, you know? And so I got the neon pink, and it was so cool. Like when I first put it on, it was like so bright. Like it was really neon and it was really bright. But it was more peach than pink. And now it's like fading to like this really like peachy ombre thing, which I'm not hating, but it's just not what I was anticipating. So I'm gonna let this fade, and then I'm gonna go to like an actual like dusty, not dusty, but like a lighter pink. So, because I wanna be baby pink, like that is my goal. I like don't know what else to talk about. I feel like I covered like all the bases. I feel like I should just like tell you like random facts about me, just because like I don't know what else to do. I feel like this video is gonna be like pretty pointless if I don't. Okay, so I'm using the Flower Pots blush by Flower Beauty in Peach Primrose. Okay, I'm just gonna start telling you facts about myself because I don't know what else to talk about. So, hi, I'm Macy Chambers. I'm 22 years old. I just turned 22 in February. Let's see. I have an older brother who's like a lot older. He's like 7 years older than me, 7.5, 8 years older than me. And he has 2 little babies. They're not little anymore. One is 8 and his name's Calvin. And then the other one is 4 and her name is Brinley. And they're my children. Like I don't need children because I have them. I can live vicariously through him. But they're the best things in the world. I'm using the Flexitarian highlighter by ColourPop too. I have a boyfriend. His name's Tony. We've been together for 6.5 years. It'll be 7 years in October. And he's in school also. He's going in to be an occupational therapy assistant. And every time he talks to me about school, I feel for him because I'm just like, my schooling was like so totally different than his. The book work that he has to do is unreal. Like the amount of like homework and projects that he does. It's so crazy. What the fuck is that? Has that been on my face the whole time? Okay, here's another fun fact about me. I hate scary movies. Like, I hate them with a passion. He loves it. Like, him and his family are like so into horror films. And this movie, like Us, everyone's probably heard of it, but that movie Us just came out. And he's like, him and his family are like, oh my gosh, we're going to see that this weekend and you have to go. So they're taking me to go see this movie, and I'm genuinely terrified. Like, I don't know what to expect, because I mean, I don't even know. I think the last scary movie I saw was Halloween, and I mean, that's not even that scary, and I'm like terrified of horror films. So, and this one I feel like is gonna be fucking terrifying. Like, because what was that other one that this guy directed to, like Get Out? That one looked so insane to me. So I'm really scared. I am probably like the least interesting person too. Like, I don't do anything except like watch Netflix and, you know, just like work. So, oh, you know what we did do? I had never seen Harry Potter before. Well, I guess that's a lie. I saw like the first one when I was little, and then I saw like parts of the second one, and then like itty bitty parts of like the rest of them. So let's just like binge watch all of the Harry Potter movies. And so I was like, okay, yeah, because we had nothing else to watch. And so we started watching them, and I can totally understand why people are obsessed with Harry Potter. Like, the way it's like, talk about magical. Like, I know that's like what the movie is about, but like, it's so magical. Like, the way they directed it, and oh my gosh, just like, it makes you want to be a part of that world. It's insane. Now I want to go to Harry Potter World in, what is that, Orlando? So bad. So now I'm a really big Harry Potter fan. All the Harry Potter fans are gonna hate me, but I've never read the books either. I hate reading. Another fun fact. I hate reading. I can never, like, hopefully someone understands this. Like, I'll read a paragraph, and then by the time I'm to the next paragraph, I'll forget the last paragraph. Like, my mind just can't focus on like that portion of, like, I can't focus that long. What I want to do though, because I do want to read the books, because obviously, like, I feel like you don't know Harry Potter. Like, there's so much detail that like there's no way they could put that into a film, you know, or each movie would be like 5 hours long. Because like, I don't know why, but I can pay attention to a damn movie a lot better than I can like sit down and read in a book. I feel like my makeup routine, like my skin routine, especially like my skin in particular, has changed so much. I don't use foundation anymore just because I feel like it's like an unnecessary step. And I feel like if I'm using like a full coverage concealer, then usually it'll just, like that e.l.f. concealer, like spreads throughout my whole face. Like, I don't need a foundation with that, you know? But, and I found like so many products that I'm just like in love with. Like, I just love so much. So maybe I'll do like a favorites video next or something. There's a lot of like hair related videos I want to do too. I have some fun ideas for, but hopefully you guys like that. I'm just kind of excited to just like start something like on my channel new that like, I like feel like I have a direction, you know, which is a good feeling. Because before I just kind of was like going with it and kind of, I don't know, just didn't know where I wanted it to go. And now I feel like, okay, I have a direction. I'm sticking to it. We're not fucking around anymore. I want to take this highlighter. I used the Fenty highlighter on top of that ColourPop one, but I want to use that on my inner corners too. I love this. I'm almost out of it. And I'm like a drugstore girl, like all the way. I love drugstore makeup, but like I hate when I find something like high end that I like fall in love with, and then I feel like I have to repurchase it because I'm just like, oh, I need it, but I can't afford it. I'm just gonna use these Ardell, what are these? Studio Effect 231 lashes. Okay, hopefully I put those on like semi-good. It's like not easy putting those on with like 3 extensions on your eyes. For lips, I'm gonna be using this Bareminerals liquid lipstick. It's in the shade Colt. That's the end of this video. I like how this look turned out. It's kind of funky, it's fun, it's fresh. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you kind of got to know me a little bit better. Yeah, I'm excited to start filming again. I hope that my ideas that I have in my head, I can kind of like execute in a way that everyone will like. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I guess I'll see you in my next video. Bye.